A lot of people from other countries, especially Americans, think Canadians are a bunch of pussies. And as Canadians, we generally don't do a whole fuck of a lot to buck that stereotype. Case in point, Ontario's youth soccer associations have decided to stop keeping score for all games played by kids under 12. This of course means no standings either, since if there's no score, there's no winners or losers, which means I guess every game is a draw. This is apparently being done as an attempt to shift the focus of kids soccer away from winning and towards skills development. And by 2014, it will be mandatory across Ontario for all competitive players under 12. I could see this if we were talking about some sort of house league thing. You know, where you put your kid in because you're afraid he'll probably suck and you don't want his feelings to get hurt, and everyone gets a ribbon at the end of the season and a pizza party or whatever. But for competitive leagues, that no longer makes it competitive. Basically, what you're really saying is, there are no more competitive leagues for kids under 12, because the very idea of competition is that there must be a winner and a loser. The very definition of competition, to compete, is to strive to outdo another for acknowledgement, a prize, supremacy, profit, etc. If you're just playing for funsies, it's not competitive. It's just fucking around on a field for exercise for an hour, or however long kids' soccer games go for. And how the hell do you develop a child's skills without some sort of metric, such as, say, the score? To simplify, the main purpose of soccer is to get the ball in your opponent's net, using a combination of teamwork and individual skills, such as passing and kicking the fucking ball toward the net, while simultaneously ensuring the ball doesn't end up in your net, also using teamwork and individual skills such as goaltending and various defensive tactics, like being faster than your opponent and taking the ball away from them. If you're not keeping track of any of these statistics, how the fuck do you know if a person is getting any better? Plus, losing teaches people to learn from their mistakes. If you never lose, you never feel like you need to improve. And never mind that shit, how do you prepare a child for the actual realities of life this way? If you've grown up your whole life being coddled like this, you're gonna have a rude fucking awakening in a few years. Can't wait till these kids get into the business world. So why should we hire you? Well, because it's fair and I learned that everyone's a winner, and not hiring me is unfair and against the rules. Sorry, shithead, that's not how the world works. And if you wonder why we suck at sports, this is why. In China right now, they're yelling at 4-year-old gymnasts for fucking up a routine. Is that too extreme? Probably, but there's a reason that they're better than us. There's a reason why they win a lot more medals than us at the Olympics, and it's not just because they spend more money than we do, though it is kinda linked. Kids are taught at a very early age that losing is bad and winning is good, and that you need to work hard to win. Here, we teach kids that the idea of winning and losing or keeping score is wrong, and that we should all just try and get along and have fun. I suppose if there was some sort of Pussy Olympics or Pussy Olympics, or maybe even Pussy Limptics, Canada would fucking destroy at those. We'd collect so many participant ribbons and enjoy so much post-game watered-down Kool-Aid while smiling and having fun that all the other countries would be so jealous of our non-achievements. Of course, you will notice that Canada is very good at hockey, and it's not because we don't fucking keep score. Parents have their kids skating about 6 seconds after they learn how to walk, and they have them signed up for hockey shortly after they stop shitting their pants. Oddly enough, these rules won't apply to hockey. But why? If it's better for promoting skill development, why not get rid of keeping score from hockey in Canada too? I'll tell you why, because we like actually having one sport that we're good at against the world. And no one gives a shit about soccer here, because we're never going to be good at that. So, you can understand why I believe this is a pretty fucking stupid idea. Leave competitive sports for kids alone. If you want to baby the snotty little fucks that you were stupid enough to bring into this world, put them in a recreational league where they can run around and eat grass and chat with the other team's goalie in the middle of the game. Then, let the parents who don't want their kids to grow up to become yoga instructors and Starbucks baristas put their kids in a competitive league where they learn how the game is actually played and maybe pick up a few life skills along the way.